I grew up, like I said, in the Bay Area, and I'm absolutely obsessed with Dan the Greens and Bill Graham and what he built out there. Basically, just these incredible concerts at Oakland Coliseum. You played the most iconic one to me. I'm just about 2 years too young to have seen the Zeppelin 77. I know everything about it. It was their last two shows in the States ever. Of course, we had the big fight backstage with Ken and Peter Grant and all that stuff. But you opened those shows, and you are really the only person I can talk to that played these gigs. What was that like?
It's another thing that's just more than the music. Like us festival was more than the music. And the big surprise for us was at the end of that massive slog. We'd been out on the road in America for months. We'd played every club, every dive bar, anywhere we could plug the amps in. We played it, man, because we knew that that's how we had to pay our dues. You got to pay your dues as a band. Doesn't matter who you are, where you are. Even now, you have to pay your dues. So we were ready to go home. We were like, oh, at the end of the tour, we can't wait to get home and sleep in my own bed. And then we get a call that Robert Plant has said he wants Priest to open up for Zeppelin for 2 days at the Day on the Green in the Bay Area. And because we'd played San Francisco already, we loved San Francisco for everything that the good times and so forth. But it's like, oh my God, it's Led Zeppelin. At the time, the biggest band in the world. They want us to play, and look at the calendar, and it was about 2 weeks from the last show to the Zeppelin show. I've just thought of something, Dean.
Yeah.
I don't know that we rehearsed before we took that 2 week break. I don't know that we even rehearsed because we hardly got any money left. So we found this really crappy flea-bitten motel by the freeway. What's the freeway that goes to
With the 580 right there?
Yeah, by the 580.
Yeah, like right there. They got the hotels by the airport, just
That's
the
right.
shitty ones.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's
So
actually a swingers one there. Oh my God. It was famous for years. It was called like the Offshore or some fucking, and it was famous. Like whenever you drive by, they go, that's a swingers hotel.
Oh,
Like
really?
you rent rooms and then you leave the door open.
Oh, really? Wow, there you go. If only I'd have known. But anyway, we'd got like enough to drop like, $20 a room, 2 people to a room for us and the crew. So, and the crew, like, 5 or 6 people to a room, sleeping on the floor, in the bathroom and everything. But somebody found a picture, an amazing picture of Glenn trying to get some rays on a really beat up old sun lounger that's falling apart by a green swimming pool and all these trucks going past chain link fence. we were there for practically 2 weeks.
Oh my God, just waiting to do the gig.
Yeah. And I'll have to ask Glenn about this. I'm pretty sure we didn't have a chance to rehearse. We just went out, and because we were played in. Obviously, we were played in. We'd had like months and months and months,
of course,
of work. But what a special day that was as well, because it was, to the best of my knowledge, one of the biggest shows that we'd done ever in America. Is it 80,000 people you can get in at that?
Yeah, I'm sure that's what he put in there. They say 65,000, but there's no way. When you look at that aerial photo, it's all the way to the very top of the ballpark.
Yeah.
There's people at the very top, and they don't got a fence. Top. You could fall back and die.
It was 2 days, wasn't it, Dean?
It was 2 days. Yeah. Remember the stage was Stonehenge.
Yes, it was.
Yeah.
It was. And again, the memory of going on pretty early, so early that some of the fog hadn't burned off yet. So I think because I think the curfew was like 4 p.m. It was insane.
Yeah, it's weird, right?
Yeah, in
They're
those
daytime
days,
shows.
daytime show. So we went on pretty. I know we had breakfast before we did the gig. So we went on, and those people at the very top, those poor souls, they could hear us, but they couldn't see us until the sun was burning the fog off, and then we could see all this humanity. It was a full, you know, uh, ground level, but
Yeah.
then the fog was lifting. And it was, oh God, there's more people and more people and more people, and so that was just a really special moment. I saw Robbie many years ago. Me and him went for a walk by the cut, the canals in the UK. We went and had lunch together, and I was saying, you know, I'll never forget that you gave us the opportunity to kind of have that special moment in the Bay Area.